once again, we saw with Bukele, right? One person can make a difference. And I think that maybe Claudia could make the difference if she start implementing some of these new transformation.
Have you seen what's been going on with the super peso?
Super peso. I'm not
I
sure
think
about the
it's
super
super
peso.
depressed right now.
Then you're talking about the Mexican peso. Dude,
Yeah.
yes, I did so I went to Cancun like a couple weeks ago, and I was like, oh man, like our dollars, like it was 15 pesos a dollar.
Oh.
So like and Cancun is not cheap. So it's
Hmm.
like I
Yeah,
was
it's
going to this.
basically American prices, right? Or even more.
Yeah, it's like yeah, exactly. It was not cheap at all. But yeah, I noticed that there was a huge drop. Now it's almost 8% for a current. This is not crypto. We're not talking about crypto.
Yeah. It's a currency. It's a big move. Hmm.
It's literally we're talking about fiat, right? Like in this case, Mexican pesos, right? And when
Hmm.
they are, remember that Mexico buys a lot of things from outside, and right now it's still the dollar, kind of the currency, right? And and right now it's very expensive for them to even buy like tennis shoes, right? Like things like
Hmm.
they get all of the goods, all of the materials, sometimes even from United States as well. So right now the prices hijack almost, I don't know, almost a good chunk, right? 8% from right now is 18, I believe it's 18 as we are recording this, 18 pesos for $1.
Mm. Okay. Well, yeah. So it made a little bit of move, and for those of you that aren't familiar, the super peso is how they've been referring to the Mexican peso because it's had great performance over the last several years. Right. I think over time, that's why they've been. A lot of analysts have been saying the Mexican peso, the Mexican economy is doing really well. It's got a great trajectory. It's going to move into the top seven here pretty soon within the next 5-10 years. So a lot of good stories around the strength of the Mexican peso, which is why it gained that name, the nickname of the super peso, because it's been doing really well. But there was, I mean, we all saw the Claudia Sheinbaum. She won the election to become the first Mexican female president. So it's very interesting to see the market reactions to this, and that's why we, I think, saw some of this movement on the peso. Do you realize like or what's going on behind the scenes there that
I I think,
that
I
caused
mean,
that?
I'm following this thing, right? And I still have friends and family over there. They were very upset about this, right? So, and I'm trying to come from a very unbiased approach, or I'm trying to see kind of pros and cons on the whole situation. But I really think that what happened, after reading some news from different places, different sources, uh, my point of view is that basically the party that is right now in basically that won, which is Morena, um, they also got a lot of the votes in the house, in the Mexican house, and then that basically it frees them to do basically any reform that they want to do. They call them over there transformations, and sometimes they kind of mock them like the Transformers, I guess. So
Really?
it's like I think that they're in the fourth transformation. I guess this one will be the fifth transformation. So,
Okay.
uh, and I think that that's kind of where the market globally didn't like they don't have opposition, and it's like anything else. If you don't have a diverse thinking, it's tough, right? It's tough because then you cannot kind of put all of these ideas, and a lot of the ideas from the current party, they're socialist, and I think that that's the reason why the market didn't like it. The market wanted to get some balance, some people to wait on some of those decisions. So we'll see. I think that right now it's too early. Uh, the La Presidenta now, uh, I think that she has an opportunity to showcase. Okay, well, let's see if what she's promising is she's going to be able to do it, and maybe once again we saw with Bukele, right? One person can make a difference, and I think that maybe Claudia could make the difference if she start implementing some of these new transformation.
Yeah, yeah, very, very true. And I'm thinking Sheinbaum is supposed, Claudia is supposed to be kind of a continuation of the AMLO party, and the tactics and things like that. So to me, it's kind of like, wait a minute, like it's just more of the same. Like, why are people scared? But I think it just so happens that right now the way their elections are set up is there's going to be a period where they're going to have the super majority, so it's not going to have all the checks and balances that you might normally see during this, so they may push some very heavy-handed legislation that is very, very socialist. So I think that's a very good point that you bring up, Mando. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully they don't do anything kind of way out there that really detracts from the trend that we've seen with the super peso and with Mexico just in general. So it'll be very interesting to see. Either way, I'm very, very excited to see what happens with Claudia Sheinbaum. I think Mexico has a bright future ahead of them, and we're going to see kind of what comes of all of this. I'm pretty sure the Mexican peso is going to rebound, and it'll be just fine.
Yeah, and I think that Mexico is gonna do well despite all of these presidents, and I think that my position is very positive because I think that is just for the location. I really think that Mexico is positioned to keep increasing production of products. United States, it might be feeling that okay, we need to start uh, kind of invest in some other areas, right? And one of those is Mexico. And not only US, also China is like, hey, we start seeing more influx of money and capital from China. So I really don't think that is gonna be uh, important who runs the presidency or what party. I think that is gonna have a good run. Yes, this is just, in my opinion, volatility on the markets, but if Mexicans they just start producing, and just continue that track for the next 10, 20 years, they'll do fine.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I know what we see sometimes in our own politics. We do see some sabotaging and things like that of the different parties. So hopefully they don't end up doing anything weird like that. Just kind of slow things down because again, the trajectory is pretty clear for Mexico right now. So I think it'll be interesting to see. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. We do love to hear from you. We like to share our ideas, and we like to get info and input from you guys. If you haven't watched our viral Bitcoin all-time high meme remix, check it out on our channel. We've got 3 of them now. One of them almost has 11,000 views. So we're really excited about that. But that's all we've got for today. You know what? Dale.
Bye.
Bye.